Losing a child is such a complex experience. It is extremely hard and it crushes your mind and soul. And you have these thoughts, so many thoughts, and they vary from loving memories to just pure darkness, especially in the first 2 years after you lose your child. Life just doesn't seem fair at all, and nothing makes sense anymore. The thoughts feel very real in the moment, but they're also fleeting, and in the midst of the pain, sometimes the thoughts are not rational. So let me walk you through it. You would pretty much trade anything just to have your child back: your house, your job, all of your belongings, your friends, family members. You would trade everyone and everything just to have your child back. And sometimes your mind slips into the thought of your child's body buried underground and how it would look like now, and you wonder what is left of it. But if you think about this too long, then it feels as if you're about to lose your mind. You also replay their death, the moments in the hospital, the final goodbyes. It's like a broken record. It plays over and over in your head. And sometimes when you think you got a bit better, it comes flooding right back in. Oh, and you blame yourself. You think it's your fault. Because as a parent, it was your job to protect your child, and you couldn't. So that must mean that you failed as a parent. You're also fully aware that a part of you will never be truly happy again. This feeling of being carefree and totally at peace. Because even on good days, the loss is still there. Even when it's in the background, it will always be there. So then you think to yourself, why didn't I die? Because then I didn't have to live this miserable life and I would be together with my child, like it should be. And sometimes you have a thought that you wish that more parents would have lost a child. And this is not because you truly want this for them, let alone for their child, but because you think if more people have had this experience, then maybe someone would finally understand how I feel. Because nobody seems to understand. And most parents, luckily, will never understand. But it's the loneliest feeling in the whole world. When someone announces another pregnancy or they send you a birth announcement, you're like, great, well, my child is dead, but I'm happy for you because I know how happy it makes you. But most of all, because I understand what an enormous blessing and enrichment a child is to your life. But I just wish I had some of that happiness as well. As sometimes when you look at other children and their parents, you think to yourself, I hope that you enjoy this moment with them to the fullest, because maybe one day you will lose it all. And I can see that this moment is just another hassle for you with getting them into their car seats or when they're running away from you and they don't listen when you call their name. To you, it's an everyday thing. And to me, it's my biggest wish and dream in life. To have those moments back again, it would be an actual miracle. And sometimes the thought of going to family events or children's birthday parties can already make you feel crazy, that you don't even know if you can pull it off or not. Because everybody else has their whole family intact, and it's just you that lost your child. And you see them having fun and enjoying each other's company, and you think, well, that used to be my life as well, but now it's over. And there are moments that you think that nobody loved your child except you, and that the whole world has already forgotten about them and moved on. And this thought makes you feel so incredibly sad and so depressed. And God, I mean, I love God, He's my Father. But sometimes I think that maybe He doesn't love me and He just wants me to suffer because it all feels so unfair, especially if your child had to suffer here on earth. Because witnessing that was literally the worst. But eventually, you are forced to accept this new reality. Your child was alive, you loved your child more than anything else, but now they're gone, and they will never, ever come back. And your child dying meant that you lost your present and your future. And the only thing you have left now are the memories. But I also know and I feel that the love between you and your child continues. It's maybe even stronger in a way. And as the poet Rumi said so beautifully, love is the bridge between you and everything forever. Take care and God bless.